Hello everyone, this is Mr. Mahmud here, helping you do better in maths by giving you tips and tricks on how to revise and also going through maths topics every week. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing, and also don't forget to press the bell icon so as soon as a video is uploaded or whenever I go live for revision, you get the notification straight away. Now today's topic is on prime factor decomposition, highest common factor and lowest common multiple. Over here I have a exam style question. Express these numbers as a product of their prime factors in index form. So I have two questions here. So let's have a look at the first one. I have number 108. I need to write this number as a product of its prime factors and in index form. Now, first of all, we need to know what the prime numbers are. So let's make a quick list of the prime numbers.
So we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. We might not need all of them, but we'll be looking at these numbers here, 2, 3 and 5. We might need to look at 7, 11 as well, but most likely we don't need to.
Now, this question is worth about 3 marks. Now, let's write down the number first. So 108. So we're doing question A. 1A. So 2 numbers times together gives me 108. So the two numbers are 2 and 54. Now because 2 is a prime number, I will circle it. Now the reason I circle it because I will need to use this number later on so that you don't get mixed up with the other numbers. 2 numbers times together gives me 54. So it'll be 6 times by 9. They're not prime numbers, so let's carry on with the factor tree. 3 times 2 gives us 6, so prime numbers both, so we can circle them. 3 times 3 gives us 9, so let's circle them both. Now let's write 108 as a product of its prime factor. So 108, I got the prime factors. Now I need to write them as a product. A product means you write them as times. So 2 times 3 times 2 times 3 times 3. Now you probably noticed that I've crossed out the numbers as I wrote them as a product of its prime factors. The reason behind it is because you might get mixed up and you might write the same number twice. So it's always good to cross them out so that you don't repeat the numbers. Now we found the number 108 as a product of its prime factors. Now let's write it as in its index form. So we have 2 times 2. We've got 2 lots of 2, so it'll be 2 squared. Times by 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3 cubed. Once you get your answer, you can check your answer by finding what 2 squared is, which is 4, times by 3 cubed is 27, and 4 times 27 is 108. So that's our answer. Next, let's write 24 as a product of its prime factors. Again, use the factor tree. So 2 numbers times together gives me 24, 2 and 12. 2 is a prime number, circle it. 12. 2 times 6 gives me 12. 2 is a prime number, circle it. 6, 2 times 3. Both prime numbers, let's circle it. Now let's write 24 as a product of its prime factor. So we have 2 times by 2 times by 2 times by 3. And as in index form, we can write 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 cubed, times by 3. Let's check our answer. 2 cubed is 8, times by 3, which gives us 24. So our answer is 2 cubed times by 3. Now, question 2. Work out the highest common factor, or HCF, of 108 and 24. Now, we can use these two answers to find our highest common factor. Now over here, we need to find the common prime factors of 108 and 24. Now let's find out what the common prime factors are. So on 108, we can see 2 is common, and we have another 2 common here. So here we have a 3 common and a 3 common. We have a 2 common, we have 2 common. And we cannot see any other pair of numbers that are common in 108 or 24. So the numbers that are common we have, so we're going to write it as highest common factor. So we have 2 times by 3 times by 2. And let's multiply the numbers out. So 2 times 3 is 6, times 2 is 12. So our highest common factor is 12. Now let's find the lowest common multiple of 108 and 24. Now this time we're going to write down all the numbers that appear in 108 and 24, but we're going to write down the common numbers just once. Now, like before, write down the common number first. So we found 2, 3 and 2 common, so 2, 2 and 3 here. So 2 times 3 times 2. And we're going to write down the ones that are not common. So this 3 here, this 3 here, so times 3 times 3, and this 2 here times 2. All you have to do is multiply these numbers out and find out the lowest common multiple. So 2 times 3 is 6, times 2 is 12, times 3 is 36, 36 times 3, so 36 times by 3 is 18, 3 times 3 is 9, and 108, and 108 times by 2 is 216. It's always good to check by doing calculations. Sometimes you might do the calculation in your head, and what could happen is you might make a mistake, which could be worth 1 mark. So our lowest common multiple is 216. Found the product of a prime factor, and then we found the highest common factor, and then we found the lowest common multiple. Thank you for watching. Our next topic is going to be on indices. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do press the subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get the notification straight away. And please do check out the video on indices on the top right hand corner of this video. Mr. Mahmud, helping you do better in maths.